We know that water is life, and we must make sure we preserve the little water we have. The water catchments are going at an alarming rate. We need to stop that. When there's no water, kids get up very early in the morning to go fetch water, and girls could be raped. Boys going to school come home very tired, and they won't really concentrate because they are tired in going to school. So we need to make sure that we have water available for everybody. So how are we going to do this?
The Water Fund is meant to actually assist us to protect the catchment areas in the Western Area Peninsula. As we all know, there are a lot of human activities within these catchment areas, to the point that it has so affected the level of water that we have in our various dams. In fact, this year records as one of the worst years in terms of the level at which the dam in Guma went. It went to a very, very low level. And we are hoping that when we have the Water Fund, we'll be able to protect these areas so that these dams are also protected. We intend to demarcate the areas which are protected. At the same time, we also intend to look for alternative sources of livelihood for people who depend on these catchment areas.
This Water Fund actually plays a role in development, because if there's no water, trust me, a lot of things will not go right. We talk about sanitation, we talk about pathogens, we talk about hygiene. There has to be available water, there has to be clean water.
We will have people who will be there to engage the communities to ensure that these areas are not encroached upon. Because the government is committed and donor partners are also committed, we just feel that these two groups might not be able to fully fund the activities to protect the catchment areas. That's why we're calling on the private sector to assist us in ensuring we have enough funds to protect these areas.
The Greenbelt demarcation don't come, so we got to think of alternative livelihood for the people, because most of the people, some of the broke stone and from the forest they get them. And also we look and say it's dangerous for let the people go in the forest and go cut down the trees, where at the end of the day they forget a long-term problem in the community.
As we speak, also we're working on a document, the cabinet paper, which will be submitted shortly for approval.
We've been able to ensure that there's community ownership. I mean, everybody embraces it from community level, because we believe that is an initiative that is geared towards solving the problems of forest degradations.
This is a very exciting initiative, because we're not intending to do everything. What CRS wants to do is convene. We want to pull people together. We want to mobilize and inspire our colleagues and friends in government, in the UN, in civil society, in the communities and in the private sector. And together we want to achieve transformational change at scale. We want to save the rainforest and save the water supply for the Western area.